Hey guys, it's Anne, and welcome back to my channel. And before I begin, I have to say, thank you so much! We reached 100 subscribers, and I really can't believe it. It is so surreal. I mean, 100's not a big number, but it's a lot for me because I never thought 100 people would see my channel and think, yeah, I want to subscribe to that girl. So I'm really thankful, I really appreciate it, and I'm really excited. And since the video that got me to 100 subscribers was a killing stalking video, I thought I would share with you my 5 favorite yaois. Coming in at number 5 is actually a yaoi manga called Star-Like Words. And it is written by the author Junko. You might know Junko from other works of her, other yaois. She also made Kiss Him Not Me. The story takes place in a high school setting. Our uke is Subaru and our semi is Nagayama. And they have quite a rough start here, because here's the thing, Subaru is, well, he's a high school boy, and he likes to sleep around. But then one day he's having sex in the art room, and he sees a painting. And the second he sees it, like, his eyes twinkle up, and he's like, whoa, and he just stares at it. He just like stops doing what he's doing and just looks at it. And then while he's looking at the painting, Nagayama comes up behind him, and he sees Nagayama, and boom, it's love at first sight. But you see, Nagayama's more of a kudere. He's very quiet, he doesn't really like to talk or express his emotion. And then Subaru is very animated. He's a very cutesy slash like eccentric uke. So he's trying so hard to get Nagayama's attention because he says, I'm in love with you, and Nagayama's like, no you're not. You don't even know who I am. You don't even know my name. So Subaru is trying his best to get with Nagayama. They end up together. It is complete, but there is a lot of twists and turns along the way. Coming in number 4 is Heart no Kakurega. This is the longest yaoi on my list, and it is from Natsumi Izumi, and it is 4 volumes long and it has 24 chapters. This takes place in a modern day Japan. The semi Izumi has to find a new apartment, and he finds this really rundown apartment because he can't afford to get like a nicer one. And he moves in, and the person, the tenant lord guy, his name is Haruka, and he's a college student. Haruka is the uke, and Haruka kind of seduces Izumi. But it's actually really funny because Haruka is a very oblivious uke. He just wanted to lose his virginity. That's why he offered himself to Izumi, and Izumi couldn't really resist him because he's quite cute. The story is mainly about these two, but there is another side pairing that I thought the story was also quite good. The reason I want to talk about it is because it was really funny, it was really cute, I loved every chapter. I thought it was a very heartwarming yaoi. Coming in number 3 is actually called Yamada to Shonen. It is a complete manga, and it is by Mita Ori. It is 1 volume long and it has 8 chapters, and my favorite genre in yaoi is actually age gaps. And our main character is a 26-year-old guy named Yamada, and the uke is a 16-year-old Chihiro. This story I thought was really sweet and really cute. So Yamada is like walking down the street and it's snowing, and he finds a high schooler like sleeping in a bush. And so he takes him home and like warms him up and like asks him, so what's going on? Are you okay? Do you have to go to the hospital? And Chihiro is like crying because he confessed his love to his best friend and he got rejected because it was a boy-boy relationship. And so he just starts crying and Yamada comforts him, and then Chihiro falls in love with Yamada. And that's where the story starts. Honestly, this is one of my favorites. It's kind of like they find each other and they learn about each other and they fall in love and they complement each other really well. Even though Yamada is the older guy in the relationship, Chihiro is very motherly. He takes care of his younger siblings, and it's sweet to see Yamada help him take care of his younger siblings. He also makes the food at his house, so he would bring Yamada his home-cooked meals, which I thought was really lovely. It's complete, and it's great. I think it's really great. Coming in at number 2. Oh my god. This one. Please don't kill me about this one. It's called Sayonara Alpha. And it actually takes place in the Omegaverse. So our main character is Chika, and he's lived his entire life thinking he's an alpha. So he's the school president, he's top of his class, he's the best in sports, he's just like #1 guy, right? And then one day he sees that a little boy is being beat up, he's being bullied, and he steps in and like gets the bullies to leave. And the second he sees the little boy, he falls madly in love because it turns out Chika was not an alpha, he was an omega. This little 8-year-old boy named Haruka, he is an alpha, but he doesn't know he's an alpha yet because we don't get the paperwork until later telling you if he's an alpha or an omega or a beta. Chica's world is completely turned upside down because now he's been going into heat. Now he knows he's not an alpha, which was really messing with him because his entire life thinking I'm this alpha male, but he's actually an omega. He tries to keep it a secret, but at the same time he's in love with Haruka, who's an 8-year-old, and he's like, I think he's 17? So it's like a little taboo here, but it's very wholesome, it's very sweet. I loved it so much, honestly. And don't worry guys, Chika decides to move away. They don't have relations until Haruka finishes high school and he's 18 years old, and he goes and finds Chika because he's now a working adult working at a company, and it was very sweet. I really loved this manga because I thought it was really wholesome, even though it was kind of sexual, you know, the tension because Chika really wants Haruka, but he knows he can't have Haruka because he's too young. So yeah, I really liked that one. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. Alright boys, it's time for number 1. And this manga is garbage. It is absolute garbage. This is like not one I'm recommending because of the story or because of the characters. It's one I'm recommending because it is trash and it is my guilty pleasure manga. It's part of the YAOI series. I don't know if you've heard of it. The first one is called I Want to Be Naughty, and it's with our main couple, the first couple, which is Towa and Mikado. This manga was written by Sakuragi Mei. I don't know, I love it. It is pure garbage, man. It's trash, but it's my guilty pleasure. So it's a high school setting, and we have the student council president. He is also a kudere, basically. He's very cold. He has no emotion, and he falls in love with a delinquent named Towa. They become friends, and Towa doesn't think anything of it because he's a very ditzy character. He is dumb. Like, he's not just a delinquent type of character, he's a very dense, dumb character. He doesn't realize that Mikado has these very severe feelings for him. The main pairing has 5 volumes, and they're all about that specific couple. But the thing is, Sakuragi Mei made this universe very complex. So then Towa has friends, and one of them is called Shinonome. Mikado has a vice president called Yukimura, and those two end up being childhood friends that also become lovers. And then Mikado has an older brother named Nanao. Towa has an older brother named Kuon, and those two end up together. So the Shinonome and Yuki pairing, they get 5 volumes also, and then the Nanao and the Kuon pairing get 3 volumes. There's 2 spin-off volumes, and it's honestly so intricately done. Like, the author basically paired up all the guys together in a way, and I thought it was pretty funny. According to the community who's read the YAOI series and they love it, the sexiest pairing is apparently the 3rd pairing, which is Kuon and Nanao, even though my personal favorite is the original. They all have their quirks, they all have their struggles, and it's honestly garbage. It's trash yaoi, but I love it, you know? It's my guilty pleasure. Alright guys, and that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Anne, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!